Okay. Nope, wrong thing. So today we're gonna go ahead and get our looping whiles figured out. So this is gonna be our concept, looping whiles, or the while loop, either however you want to put it. And to start off, we're gonna go ahead and put our variables and arrays. So we got an integer named I, which will initialize at 0, and our vector array, which is going to be 10 as the number of elements. By default, if we don't assign a value to it, like 2, it's actually going to be 0 by default. So by doing this, it's effectively the same thing as this. That's one interesting thing I figured out on vectors. And next up, I'll go ahead and get this out here. Alright. And I'll go ahead and get this before that. This will increment the counter by 1. And right here, it's gonna go ahead and do some algebraic math, which is gonna look something like this. Because we incremented it by 1, it'll become vec 1 minus 1, and as it continues through this, I didn't do my while loop, did I? Well, here we go. Little blooper, but it's alright. We're smart, we get the point. So there's I, and if I is less than size, that being 10 in this case, it will continue going through the statements within it. Following this, we have this. Nope, I'm making all sorts of mistakes today. This. Alright, so this is going to be a cout. We're going to get a string, which is going to look like this bar. And then we're going to do this at, which will give us a figure. And to showcase what the figure it could be, let me put some comments in there. So, at I minus 1, it's going to be 0 at first. Then 2, it's going to be 0 at first. And then 2, and so on like this. Because this will equal to, well, it's pulling out whatever numbers in here before we did the math. So it's going to be 0 because it's 1 minus 1, and then 1 because 2 minus 1 will make 1, and then 1 would equate to 2 in this format. It's a little odd when I explain it, but when you see it, it should make a little more sense. So it outputs this every time, that's good. And then when we get to the array element 0, it becomes 1. Array element 2, or 1, how, yeah, you get the drill. 2, and so on. And next I'll go ahead and throw some if statements. If conditions right here. If I equals 3, it'll output this string. Continue, we'll skip the third iteration. Then this next condition, if it equals 8, we'll end the line. We'll throw a string called done, and we'll break. Break will quit the program on the 8th iteration. So just like that, it omits this area where we normally output, the bar and then 3, and skipped instead. And break will, it'll also omit the 8, and it'll output this and quit the program at that condition. Now, order of where you put these if statements matter. If you move it down there, it changes the whole thing, because, well, let's forget out formatting for a bit. It'll output 3, and it'll output this 8. Because it's doing all these actions first, it'll do this, it'll already output it. So even when it equals 3, it'll just spit it out. And this continue will be kind of too late, so it kind of just skips nothing. And this break, well, it does do is break it. This already happens, so that's too late, and stuff like that up here. So it's important where you put these if statements. And yeah, so just that's everything here.